Hello everyone, welcome to part 4. Today we'll remove the rear derailleur, starting off with this center bolt which connects to the derailleur hanger. So ideally what I should have done is take out the chain first, the cables first, and then remove this, but I was in a hurry. But anyways, we'll make it work because the chain doesn't have a quick link. It uses a rivet type, so what I thought was I'll remove the derailleur cage and then remove the chain. So here you have the length of the derailleur hanger for reference. Again, because it was a big 44 tooth cassette at the back, I have used this. I think there is a Deore, you have I think 52 tooth or something. If you want to use that, maybe you need to use a longer derailleur hanger, I'm not sure. This is the default which comes, but this you need to, the black part you need to buy. It has a teeth which kind of sits over there so that it kind of locks into place once you tighten it and doesn't move. So you just need to ensure when you buy this hanger, it has the teeth at the back of it. Yep. Now we'll just cut the cable and this chain to remove. I'll just disengage the two bolts and remove it. So I removed the cable. I'll just remove these two bolts now. This is the cage bolts which holds the pulley wheels. So just ensure when you're putting back the pulley wheel, they are at the same position. Let's just slowly remove. It's pretty dirty, but again, as I said, right, this has been in storage. Unfortunately, my plan is I will be removing all these parts and selling them off. I don't think I'll be using mountain bikes anymore, so been using too much of road bikes. Yes, it was a good project, but again, if you're not using it as much, so it doesn't really make sense for me to have this. So again, since it's Christmas time, New Year time, I'm pretty sure many people will be interested. I put it on sale in the local websites here and already sold the group set as well. Hopefully, person using it will have a good life. So I have cleaned all these parts, re-lubed it, greased it, oiled it properly before selling it off. Again, I'm just removing the front shifter cables. So this is the front shifter, the Deore one, 11 speed, very nice. Again, I'm just breaking the chain now because the one I have, as I said, right, doesn't have a quick link type. So you need to use the Shimano chain pin 11 speed for this. I could have just removed it halfway and pulled out the chain and saved the pin. But again, I don't want to do it. The reason is if anybody else installs the same pin and it doesn't engage properly, it might cause them shifting issues. So the person I sold to, I told him that this chain doesn't have a quick link or didn't come with a quick link. It always has a rivet pin on it. So I asked him to buy that pin. It's not expensive at all. It's around $2 to $3 or something. So again, removed the chain, pretty dirty. I've cleaned it up, again re-lubed it and sold it as well. Hopefully the person uses it, enjoys it. Now for the remaining part, starting off with the pedals first. So these were, I think, these were the flat pedals, pretty expensive ones. Actually, they come with studs and stuff like that, new proof brand, and still pretty clean. So I have removed the studs because we were using this bike mainly for just kids pickup, school pickup and drop. We'll remove the cranksets, crank arm as well now, starting off with the non-drive side. We removed the cap, tensioner cap, let's say, and I will loosen the bolts. I'll just remove the locks as well. Again, I had already loosened this bolt, so that's why it's so loose. Again, it's very easy to install. Installation of a group set is not that hard. I think if you going with this, let's say, particular frame, all you need to ensure is the bottom bracket sits properly. I'll show you what I had done. This is a bit bulky though. I think one advice is, if you really want to upgrade this, maybe if you can find a lighter group set or lighter crank, that would help, because the frame is already pretty heavy. So again, I just pulled out the drive side as well. Pretty dirty. But does the job. Simple enough. Now I'll remove the drive side. So this is the bottom bracket. I've just used the tool and removed it. Again, if you can see there are a couple of washers I used. So I think this is a drive side, sorry. So for drive side, it didn't come out so easily. I had to use a breaker bar. It had it was tight, so I had to use the breaker bar to really get into it to loosen it. Again, this can be avoided if you use maybe a good grease, or I think they call it a friction paste or something you can use. So you just loosen it up and take out the bottom bracket. Again, this is a standard mountain bracket which came with the group set SMBB52. It says mountain on it, so specific for mountain bikes. It's designed. Again, you can see the grease there. It was not short of grease or anything. Yes, so we are done. We have removed all the parts on the bike. It's completely empty, just some bits and bobs remaining to be removed. But yeah, that's how you can upgrade the Rock Rider ST100 or any mountain bike for that matter. Also, if you are removing your rim brake, you can install these small golden nuts, whichever color nuts you like. Hopefully you like the video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.